So today we have Guile from Bandai. This is part of their s.h.figuarts figure line. And this figure is definitely a mixed bag. I debated whether or not to even get this figure, even though I'm a big collector of Street Fighter figures. I only collect Storm Collectibles and Bandai. There are other cheaper figure makers, but I've opted not to get them. So why was I hesitant? I don't love the sculpt. Let me put him in a more dignified pose. Uh, and I've never been a huge Guile fan. I actually skipped the Street Fighter or the Storm Collectibles Guile figure. I don't know if it's kind of the that stern no eyebrow look or what, but or the fact that that damn kick of his used to drive me crazy. But I am not in love with the sculpt. I don't think it looks bad, and there's certain poses like right here. I think he looks pretty good. Um, I think the bicep here looks odd, and some of the veins I don't love. This kind of dead zone in here, but that's on a lot of these figures, and there may be nothing you can do about that just because it's a figure and not actual human musculature. I don't know what's going on here. It rather than looking like shading, I don't know if it's showing up on the film so much or on the video, but it's very gray and it looks dirty. A lot of these areas look just kind of dirty. So combine kind of, and it's possible to do veins and make it look good, but I don't, they're not bad, but I don't love them. The articulation is, and in here where it's supposed to be shading to show this, it just looks weird. It looks like he's got some dirt on there, like he needs to take a shower or something. I don't love that he's got this T-shirt on, but you can still see the sharp abs and the obliques or the serratus in there. You shouldn't be able to see that. I mean, unless the shirt is ridiculously small and possibly wet. It seems a bit much. Although I realize that it's supposed to be kind of a cartoonish figure. So you could see the separation there in the hair. The face is a different color from the neck. If you can see that, that seems a little weak. The elbows here are very shiny, so I don't love that. The the face, the way you change the face, you pull the face down. Okay, the neck articulation is almost nil, and then it's very easy to switch the face. So that I will give him credit for. So there is a more subdued face. I might actually go with that one. And then we have let's see, we have the yelling face, and so this would be when he's doing his kick, and we have an effect that goes with it. Some spare hands. Let me put him down here, and then we have his classic butterfly comb. Now, the weird thing is, you would think he would be holding it by the handle, but it only fits into his hand if he's holding it this way. So I might well, let's see. I might pose him with that might be neat. But like I said, unless in the game he's like that, I feel like he should be holding this part, not the other, but this doesn't really fit in there. Unless you jam it in. I guess you can. Okay, maybe it is supposed to be held like that. I don't know. And then we got some more hands that I won't show. So the arm articulation is very limited. This is as far as it goes. Okay. We have some butterfly joints back here, but very limited on there. When they're posing him, he can do kind of a punching stance and looks pretty good. The musculature, the detailing is pretty good. The deltoids look correct. The biceps look correct. The triceps could be better. The radiobrachialis in there. So it's not bad. And the shading here, I think, looks pretty good. His chest looks rather narrow, I think. But I guess he's more of a shoulder guy than a chest guy. So we do have a lot of limitations in the shoulder joints there. Really limited, actually. That's pretty limited. The legs, by contrast, have amazing, and that's what you want because there's his kick that he's doing. So that's pretty good. If he could, get posed like that. I don't regret getting the figure. I mean, his arms, he's got some damn big arms. It's pretty good. Now, of course, like all these figures, when his arm is straight out, it's still in the flexed position, but there's really nothing you can do about that. So the shoulders, I think, are the biggest issue for me when it comes, except the neck. The neck is just like, you can't hardly do anything. And the fact that because of the nature of how it's designed, it looks like he's wearing like a fake hairpiece or something because of the very noticeable separation in here. And again, I don't like the fact that this is a different color, so it makes it look like he's literally got a mask, and he always has kind of a mask-like look to him because he's got this very blank, angular face to him. So I'll show him. I have a lot of Street Fighter characters and compare him to one that I really like. And Blanca is not a figure or not a character that I really care that much about, but I think this one looks much better. The colors are uniform. I like the articulation. He has veins, but I think the veins look better. They look good. The musculature, the articulation, I think, is really spectacular. But certainly for the Street Fighter 2, if you're a Street Fighter 2 fan, this will help complete the set. And like I said, I did skip out on the Guile figure from Storm Collectibles, but decided to go with the Bandai one. I'm actually, as much as I like Storm Collectibles, I tend to get pretty much every Bandai one. There is one I didn't get, Hassan or Hakam or whatever his name is, because it's just, I don't really know the character, so I skipped on that one. I can't remember what his name is, but it's a decent figure for what it is, but I would put it in the bottom list of Street Fighter figures from Bandai. Bandai's had a lot of really good Street Fighter figures, and I think this one it's okay. And the one that's the worst by far is oh shoot, I can't think of his name. Forget it. I can't now. I'm drawing a blank on his name. The evil character and not Bison. So anyway, that is Guile from Bandai and their S.h.figuarts.